All right. So, welcome to class. I'm going to start off coming to the top of the mat. And I thought today, just like the poet T.S. Eliot stated, every moment is a fresh beginning. I thought today we could cool down and relax, especially on these hot, humid, and summery days. Through our gentle yoga practice today, we're just gonna let go and find a state of calm. Feel as we start our practice together that your feet are about frontal hip bone distance apart and there's some resiliency in your legs. And then allow your palms to gently face forward. Notice your shoulders and just take and let's find a couple deep breaths into our shoulders. Feel the inflow of breath through the nostrils, the outflow of breath through your mouth as you release any tightness or tension. And as we start to cool down and relax during these hot summer days, let's just do some simple shoulder shrugs. Feel your shoulders shrug up on the inhale, and on your exhale, let them relax. Big sigh of relief. Let's do that about 5 times in a row. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Each breath getting a little bit longer and deeper. Breathing in, out, in, out. And one more for good measure. Breathing in. And just let it go. Feel those shoulder shrugs releasing any congestions from your shoulders to your heels. And as we ground down and surrender a little bit deeper, feel yourself tall in this mountain pose. See if you can allow your hands to gently move right in front of your chest. Interlace the fingers and then toggle your wrists left and right, right and left. And on our exhale, press your palms down, pushing all the air out. With your inhale, reach your arms up high and softly sway to a side. Guide your body back through center all the way to the other side. And then come on back. Exhale, release your hands and almost like a little cascade of water, feel your fingers gently drop down towards the floor. We're going to take our hands back behind us, interlace your fingers and get a nice chest release by reaching the hands back as far as you can, but feel stable through the soles of your feet. Legs are steady, heart is high. And with every breath, just notice how you're stilling the mind. Slow, confident inhales, easy exhales to create calm. With your next exhale, let's take and bend the knees and dive your head down towards the floor. You could even sway your arms from side to side as your head hangs heavy. You could take your hands to your tailbone and then allow the hands to trace the sides of the legs as they move down towards the ground. Separate your feet even wider than 2 fist widths apart, and we're going to take a little bit of a twist. So bend into the left leg, keep your right leg straight, and press the left hand down to the ground and bring your right hand to your tailbone. So you get a really good stretch through the right hamstrings. Easy rotation. Simple, strong, deep breaths. With your exhale, allow the head to come down and then just switch. Bend into the right leg, straighten out the left leg, left hand to the tailbone, and rotate. And if your neck is still kind of waking up this morning, look down to the right hand, whatever feels good for your body of today. With your exhale, allow the head to hang down, little bend in the knees to just feel that natural traction in the spine. And then toe heel your feet close together. Place your hands to the kneecaps, but more resting on the thighs. Press into your hands as you lower your buns, almost parallel with the floor. Feel your chest lift up, and then we're going to take and reach our arms up nice and high. Relaxed and balanced in this powerful pose of chair. A couple more deep breaths right here. And then exhale, pushing all the air out, palms come down. I'm going to turn sideways, but keep facing forward towards your screens as we do a real gentle sun salutation. Let the inhales reach your arms up high. And exhale, bend in the knees, dive all the way down. I'm just waking up the hamstrings this morning. Inhale, lift your chest up halfway. And as you exhale, bend into the knees, step your left foot back. Left knee and shin down to the ground. And let's do another rotation. Reach your right arm up high to the sky. And rotate your wrist one way and reverse. Exhale, right hand comes down. Roll the left toes under, straighten out the leg, and we're just gonna spring forward, stepping left foot to greet the right. Exhale, kissing your shins. Inhale, little bend in the knees as we dive up high. And exhale, moving the air away, arms come down. Let's do the same thing on the second side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, as your hands come down, step your right foot back this time. Right knee and shin down. And as your right hand presses down, find expansiveness through the torso. Rotating the wrist as you rotate your spine into a twist. Moving your hand one way and then reverse it. Left hand coming down, roll the right toes under, and we'll spring forward. Exhale and fold it out. Inhale, bending into the knees as you starting to straighten the legs, arms reach high, standing tall. Exhale, arms come down. Nice job. Okay, now we're gonna go breath by breath, moving through a simple sun salutation. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, dive all the way down. Inhale, lengthening your torso. As your palms come down, keep the length in the chest and step your right foot back, your left foot back. And since this is our first kind of high plank, you're welcome to bring your knees down to the ground or keep your legs straight. Notice the elbows point to the sides of the room, shoulders reaching wide, back is long. And then here we go, lower knees, chest, chin, everything down to the ground for a gentle cobra. Shoelace side of the feet to the ground as you lift your chest up, but keep your pubic bone towards the ground. On your exhale, lower your chest back down. And then gently, as you press into your hands and your knees, lift your hips up, send your behind back with a little bend in the knees, and then straighten out the legs as you start to walk your dog. Moving your toes to point out a little bit. Walk your legs left and right and left. Head hangs, hips high. And as your head hangs down, maybe start to point your toes forward as your feet lower down, as your hamstrings continue to stretch out. Hips high. And you're welcome to bend the knees. Make sure you meet the body of today. All we're going to do now is look forward and step one foot in front of the other to make your way into a forward fold. Head hangs down. Inhale, dive high. And exhale, arms come down. Sweet. That was a really great job. So now what we're going to do is the same thing, breath by breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, one foot steps back and then the other, high to low. You can lower all the way down or float as you lift, upward facing dog. Exhale, little bend in the knees to straighten out the legs into downward facing dog. And walk out your feet, finding a comfortable space for you. Ultimately, you want to be pretty wide so your body makes a V for victory. Feel the thighs spiral inward as the big toes press down, and then see if you can fan out your toes so that you can feel the arches of your feet, your heels starting to connect to the floor. And now we'll look forward and step forward, getting a little bit easier as your hamstrings start to lengthen out, and fold it out. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, arms come down. So we did those low lunges. Let's incorporate that into our sun salutation. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, hands to the knees as your buns lower down, reach the arms up high. Let's take a couple deep breaths here, just sitting in our chair. Feel fierce and strong as the biceps cradle the ears and your body is confident. Exhale, and dive down, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, taking one foot back and then the other. Continue your exhale and lower down. Inhaling up or gentle cobra. And exhale, down dog. Hips high, body's confident. And starting to incorporate the lunges, walk your feet close together and then reach your right leg up. Step right foot in between your hands. Left knee and shin down to the ground as your arms reach high. And if this is comfortable, take your hands to your thighs, roll the left toes under and lengthen the knee up. So you're in almost like a javelin pose, a arrow pose, aiming, breathing, nice and strong. And then if you can, reach your arms up high. If that's a little too much, just bring your arms back, chest parallel with the floor. Wherever you're at, find a couple more rich, deep breaths. Exhale, palms come down. And we'll step back, down dog. And just walk your dog. Just a gentle morning stretch, waking up your body, mind. And let's find the lunge on the other side. Left foot lifts. Step the foot forward. Right knee and shin down, arms go high. Remember, you're welcome to stay here, or if you want to try to kind of find a deeper lunge, hands to the left thigh, roll the right toes under, right leg is straight. You can lengthen here or reach your arms up high, full crescent. And wherever you're at, appreciate the breath. Feel the sensations in your toes, the strength in your center. And then exhale, palms come down. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up. And exhale, back to down dog. Now this down dog should feel a little bit better. So let's take and lift up the heels. Bend your knee and find more length in the torso as you send your tailbone back. You're not sagging into your armpits. You want to feel your armpits broadening. And you're not dumping into your hands all the weight. You're kind of want to feel your hips and the breath work holding you up. Start to straighten out the legs now that your spine's a little bit longer, and lower the heels down. Big breath in, easy breaths out. And then we're gonna just simply come on to your hands and your knees. So we've been working our body through lunges and sun salutations and some twists. And now we're just gonna create some gentle moves to release any congestion through our bellies and our backs, getting our internal organs to wake up. Finding a cat-cow, belly hang, shoulders broaden, gazing down the tip of the nose, but you have a proud chest. And then exhale, rounding and opening up. Inhale, lifting and lengthening. And then exhale, round and open. Couple more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round and open. Inhale to a neutral spine, and let's create another rotation, but this is called threading the needle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our left arm up high, and on your exhale, left hand touches the right hand. Inhale, reach left arm up. And as you exhale, left elbow to behind the right wrist. Remember, you can stop anytime. If you want to go deeper, left arm high, left ear, left shoulder down to the ground. And if that feels good, sometimes what I like to do is take my right hand and grab the left wrist to accentuate the stretch. Wherever you're at, a smile always helps to move the breath through your body. And after that deep twist, right hand comes back down near your face, pressing your body up, left arm high to the sky, and left hand down. Let's find some cat-cows again. Belly hangs like cow's udders. You can even wag your tail as you have a proud chest. And exhale, round and open up. Inhale, lifting, shoulders back, neck long. And exhale, bringing the tail towards the nose as you arc your back. Inhale to a neutral spine. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, okay? Reach your right arm high. Exhale, right hand top of the left wrist. Inhale, right arm high. And now we'll take our elbows, right elbow right behind the left wrist. And if you want to go a little bit further into the twist, reach right arm up and right ear, right shoulder down to the ground. And sometimes your body is a little bit off balance, so each side's a little bit different. If this is where you want to stop, stay there. If you want to go deeper, left hand grabs your right wrist and stretch it out. Awesome. Wherever you're at is right where you need to be. And with your next inhale, plant the left hand near the right ear and reach your right arm back through up high to the sky. Right hand coming down. Fantastic. Spread out your fingers wide so that your thumb and index finger create a V. Pinkies reach the sides of the mat. And let's find your cat-cows again. Exhale to round and open. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhale, round and open. As you inhale, come into a neutral spine. And then we're just going to simply guide our hips to our heels. You're welcome to take your knees a little bit wider than normal. As your elbows come down, stack one fist and then the other on top of each other so that you're like 2 scoops of ice cream and you're just cooling down your mind and your body with the breath. Feel the tension is out of your shoulders as you draw the shoulders towards the hips. And notice the belly completely relaxing into the breath. Easy inhales, gentle, long exhales, cooling yourself off. Begin to reach your hands back forward as your chest lifts up, and with your elbows almost kissing the ground, feel a little bit of an up dog. So you feel a little bit of compression through the low back. As you exhale, pressing into the hands and the knees, arcing your back again. Inhale to a neutral spine, and all we're going to do is cross the feet at the ankles, reach your hands forward, and your buns come down. I'm just going to scoot forward and face you, but just kind of sway from side to side, moving the fleshy part of the skin away, and your legs are nice and straight. Toes lifting up skyward. With your inhale, reach the hands forward, and exhale, and just take it passive as you fold forward. Your neck is long, toes are high, and you feel a really good stretch from your heels through your hamstrings, low back to the top of the head. Roll your body back up. Grab the insides of the knees, feet come out. Move your feet together and just sway from side to side. On your next exhale, see if you can open your feet like a book now that your buns are close to your heels. And as your behind is close to your feet, lift your chest up. You might want to stay right here. I like this because this is a great kind of stretch through the shoulders and the necks. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, keep your feet open and fold your chest forward, getting a little bit deeper into your hips and mid back as your head hangs heavy. Roll yourself back up. Take your hands to the outsides of the knees, and as your knees come together, just kind of come into a comfortable seat. So you're crossing your legs. With your inhale, your chest is lifted. And as you exhale, let's twist. Right hand back behind you, left hand outside. of right leg. Try not to crank through the neck, but rotate from the base of the spine to the top of the head if it's okay. If that's easy and okay for you, feel your jaw relax and feel yourself just rinsing out any congestion that was trapped. Let's release the gunk from the other side. Left hand back behind you. Right hand grabs the left leg. Heart is lifted. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale to twist. Guide your body back to center. And just like we began, a simple shoulder shrug. Breathing in and letting go. What a great thing to do on a hot and humid day to just cool down and relax. Let's try that 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Just to conclude our practice together, let's just sit quiet and calm. As we surrender to the breath, let's take and bring our palms up so that our elbows relax closer to the torso. Find a gaze out in front of you. And if you're able to, just gently close your eyes so you can look within. Feel yourself surrendering to the breath as you still the mind. Slow, steady breaths that offer you a smile from the inside out. Whether your eyes were closed or your eyes were open, see if you can just gently allow the lids to hang heavy. And bring your hands in front of your heart. And simply rub your palms together as fast as you can. And take your hands over your closed eyes. And just like T.S. Eliot had stated in a poem once, as you release your hands, every moment is a fresh beginning. Thank you so much for being here today to create calm and a focused mind and a relaxed and balanced body. I hope you learned some interesting ways to build resiliency and thrive in thought, in speech, and in action. May the merits of our practice together benefit all beings. Tons of love, lots of peace, and thank you so much for playing yoga with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Laura.